What is good, everybody? It is your girl Tania. I don't know. I'm a little late with this one, but kind of not. So, welcome to the Breakfast Crew podcast. I am podcasting outside, and it's not as hot as it used to be, because I live in Central Texas, and it's supposed to be like low 90s today. So I'm outside because it's nice. It's breezy. It's giving me some almost fall-y kind of vibes, and I'm here for it. It rained the other day, so definitely here for it. Either way, coming to you from Central Texas, it is 12 o'clock on Wednesday, August 30th. I can't believe we're at the end of August, y'all. This is crazy. Like, WTF is going on. Let me grab my little notebook because I got some notes. So, I live here in Central Texas with Harvest, who's at school, 10th grade, going well. My son and my husband, who's in the house right now doing some kind of conference thing, so I didn't want to bother him with me either trying to be low or trying to talk fast. So, who are we? I already said it. Where are we located? I already said it. And I talked about the weather and everything. Why are we who we are? Because we're just amazing. So we're the Breakfast Crew, if you don't know, because my husband's name is Pancake. I'm Syrup. Harvest is Butter. And my son, who's 6'3", is called Sticks, as in waffle sticks. So we are collectively known as the Breakfast Crew. That's what most people call us when we step in the building. So we're gonna roll with it. I already said when, what. Okay, I'm good. So thank you to all the people who come back to the shenanigans. We appreciate y'all views. We appreciate y'all comments. If y'all ever want to see something different, let us know. If y'all need us to do something different, let us know. I can't promise you I will act different because this is me on a regular, with or without the camera in my face. So take what you get. What else? People who are coming to see us for the first time, welcome. Sometime I cuss. It's okay. If you don't like it, hit that off switch. Don't worry about making a negative comment or giving me the thumb. Don't worry. Just turn it off. That's all you gotta do. Just turn it off. But welcome. I'm a nurse here in Central Texas. And I don't know. I like it. I love it, actually. It's kind of fun. I get to meet new people every day. I see new diagnoses, see new disease processes, so it's kind of fun. Needless to say, I knit, I crochet, I spin sometime. My daughter draws, as most of y'all know, and those who are new, now you do. And that's what we talk about. And some other things. Sometimes I dabble in some kind of life things and teach y'all a little urban history every now and then. So what I got, I have no FOs. I thought I was gonna have one. I don't. Harvest, of course, she draws literally 20 hours of the day, so she always have FOs. I have some whips. I have a lot of whips. Let me see if I can change this and make my. Nope. We're gonna go back to here. I have some whips. I have what else? Whips. I got some events coming out. We had some life shenanigans going on, and I don't have a on another level topic today, but one might come up. Anytime I talk about something, I'll have it in the show notes, which is in the description box. If anything is Ravelry related and you can't go to Ravelry, if I have a website, I'll put the website. If not, it's clearly marked Ravelry. I don't want you to put yourself in danger. Don't do it for me. I love you, but don't do it. I'm just saying. So let's get started. No FOs. Whips. Y'all, I've been bussing out this Scrappy grainy tee, and I'm so in love. I'm so in love with you. Every now and then I bust out in a song. So if you don't like singing, again, just hit that off button. I'm just just saying. So let me do this real quick. So my Scrappy grainy tee is by Oh, what is her name? Hooked Hazel on Instagram, and hookedhazel.com is her website. This is what the Scrappy Granny Tee look like. It's honestly, as soon as she had put it out on Instagram, I was just like, okay, I need this. Like, I already knew what yarn I was going to use and everything. So I have already split for sleeves. I've already done the sleeve decrease, and now I'm just working on the body of the pattern. So I'm using my advent calendar yarn, as y'all know, from Gem Lux Fibers. This is the odd. This is the odd ball, and then I have an even ball which I haven't touched in yet. But remember, I cut my Libre pullover, and I started this. Ooh, y'all tell me she ain't fire. Yo, she fire. Yep. So I split for my sleeves. I had to do a decrease on both sides, which I'm kind of glad I did, because I tried it on afterwards, which I will put the picture up. Excuse the fat rolls. If you don't like curvy girls, then again, hit the off button. But this is gorgeous. She is everything, and everything is she. So I tried it on just because I wanted to know if I actually needed to do the sleeves, because I wasn't going to, but I need to do the sleeves. It has a big old gaping hole right there, so I have to do the sleeve. So this is the blue yarn is my Melissa of Hue-it-Hand-dyed yarn. This is the blurple. It looks really good outside. Oh yeah, did I say I was sitting outside on my back porch? I'm sitting outside on my back porch. So that's the Scrappy Granny Tee. I'm using a Furls crochet hook, size 4, I believe it is. And I didn't gauge swatch, but y'all, this bad boy looks so good on your girl. So good, so good. Anyways, so that's one project I've been working on. Two is in my Oh Snap bag, which I'll tell y'all where I got my old snap bag from. And I got one because of Kristen of the We Share Needles podcast. She has one because she has a touch of ADHD, and if she doesn't see her projects, they don't get done. It's that what do you call them, things that you put on the horses? Blinders. Yeah. So I have my Rhinebeck sweater, the Stripy Parvum. It's so good. Stripy Parvum. I'm not putting this on because, like I said, it's 80 plus degrees right now and I'm outside. But I have a picture because I just recently took one so that I can show the girls in the group chat my progress. And my progress is the shit. I am making progress. So I still have to do my sleeves because y'all remember last time I made one sleeve shorter than the other. But it comes right at my natural waist right now. So I'm doing one more of these repeats. I'm going to do one more of these. And then I'm going to do my ribbing. And your girl is done. So that will be one top for Rhinebeck, which I think I can get done by the end of next week. I can get my Scrappy tee done probably too. So I take these to work with me. Like, I sit in my car. I get to work about 20-25 minutes before I actually have to go in. Like, I don't have to clock in until 6:45. Sometime I pull up at the parking lot around 6:10. So I got about 30 minutes where I can like make this my 30 minutes a day kind of thing. And I just sit and listen to whatever book I'm listening to or podcast. And we go from the end. I just crochet until I see 6:40, and then I walk out my car door. So I'm using Radioactive, I believe it's called, by, oh, jeez, Tania. I'm over here doing the dumb shit. Anyways. Alright, chihuahuas. Anyways, I'm using Radioactive by LeFrances Handmade. I already have 3 balls of yarn in here. And then about right here, I had switched to the second ball, and I noticed that the color was different. Like the yellow was more the brown was a little bit more brighter than the one up top, so I started alternating skeins. And now I'm on the fourth one, which I'm not going to use a lot of it. I literally just attached it last night, and I have one more double to do, and then I'll do a double in this brown color, and then I'm done. And then I'll undo the right sleeve. Yeah, I'll undo the right sleeve, put the repeat on, and then do the ribbing. And then, oh, if you don't remember, my brown, which is super chocolate, is, I think this color is called Bark. It's from Melissa of Hue-it-Hand-dyed as well. This is like a Hue-it-Hand-dyed podcast. Interesting. I'm using a 3.75 hook on that, and it just goes really cute in my snap bag, so I can see it. And then I just go snap, 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 you know, as the name suggests, snap. So I have my captive top. Captiva. I'm gonna go with Captiva. That sounds right. So I have my Captiva top that I haven't worked on in a few weeks. And why? Why haven't you worked on this, may you ask? Because I'm on my last green ball of Juniper Mood Zooey. And I still ain't split for the sleeve yet. So, Miss Val told me she would, see, I still ain't split for the sleeve. I still got like, I think one more repeat before I split for the sleeve. And so I think I need another ball, at least one other ball, so I can get to the sleeve split and then work down the body, and then maybe 2 more balls, because this blue is just the edging. So there you have that. And I just debated whether I wanted to go to the closest store to get 2 more balls, since Miss Valerie is, like me, a working lady, and she works Monday through Friday, and only one Saturday in September I'm not working. Some BS. So I think I'm gonna just go down to Hill Country Weavers, which is like an hour and like 20 minutes away. Get 2 more balls so I won't have to bother Miss Valerie, and call it a day. But that's still in my, what bag is this, y'all? Oh, that little kid. By the Bay bag hole. By the Bay, yeah. And we crochet in Texas, y'all. Just a FYI, if you didn't know. Either way. So I got this bag off of Instagram. I found a person who was selling some project bags, some destashing. They were destashing some bags, and so I like this. I think I paid like $20 for it, and it's just so summery and springy. It has like all the fruits and stuff on it, lemonade, watermelon, because you know your girl love her some watermelon. I do fit that stereotype. Anyways, so I have, where is the pattern? Probably on my couch. I have is it called the Hug Me shawl? I think it is. I was going to start this shawl. I did start it. It's a Tunisian crochet shawl, and I just wanted something different, and I wanted the excitement of starting something different because I was getting bored. And so here it starts. It's a free pattern by Mijo Crochet. She's the one who designed the dragon belly shawl, one of the shawls that I was trying to do with my chicken coop dye work Kwanzaa yarn earlier this year, and I gave in and did like a poncho, which I love the hell out of that poncho. Either way, I digress. So I'm using Yarnaceous yarn right now, and it's I love it. Now looking at it in the natural sunlight, It's pretty. It's literally a 1 stitch increase every row. You do a Tunisian full stitch, then you do a Tunisian simple stitch, and then you do a Tunisian top stitch. What are these things, you say? Got you. So right here is the beginning of my row. You always leave a loop on when you're Tunisian crocheting. So to make my full stitch, I go in between the next stitch, and then I make a simple stitch, which I go into this little leg right here, the vertical leg, and then to make a top stitch, I go into the top part of the stitch that was created when I did my return pass. So simple. And that full stitch is your 1 stitch increase every single row. And that's basically all you do until you finish whatever yarn you're using, and then you bind off. And you choose how you bind off. I'm using a 7-inch cable, excuse me. And I'm using a size 7, no. I'm using a size 10.5, which is I think that's a 7.5 millimeter, because they call for a 7 millimeter, and I didn't like it. 7 was a little too tight. I think that's, yeah. I think it's a 10.5 US, 7.5 millimeter. It's a size K, whatever that is. And that's what, and I got them in my Murderinos yarn, my cake koozie. This was by Cookies and Bees. She's no longer in business. I think sorry, I just got a message from work. She went back to school to get like I think she got her sociology degree or her social worker degree. She went back to go get a degree because she said, I want to be out here educated and business oriented. And so she shut down her shop, which made me sad because I got a lot of her stuff. Like this Murderino one was in silver. I got another one, I think this is in gold, because y'all know who Murderinos are, right? Come on now. And then these two are hers as well. Murderinos are what they call followers of the My Favorite Murder podcast. I haven't listened to them in a while though, but anyways. So those are all the things I'm working on. I haven't touched my brioche explosion shawl since the last time, since we went to North Carolina. So that was in July. I need to get back on that. And then what else? The Cowl. The Cowl for DFW Fiberfest. I haven't finished that, but I'm also not going to DFW, and I can't go to. I could. DFW is. Well, I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about that later. But those are the only whips I got. So, like, next would be like events and traveling. Where am I traveling to? Rhinebeck. Actually, I'm going to Florida before Rhinebeck for an event that I can't talk about, but I'm kind of excited, not to go to Florida, but to go to the event. But DFW September 14th to the 17th, so this is why I can't go to DFW. DFW, I was going to go on Friday, stay Friday, Saturday, and then come home either Saturday night or Sunday. Saturday is when like all of the people go there, and I can't go. So I was like, well, if I can't go on Saturday, I won't go. But I wanted to take a spinning class because why not? And that's on Friday morning. But I could go on Friday morning. But now I have a doctor's appointment on Friday morning because Champion over here don't want to call his urologist so now I gotta go get birth control put in my arm. That's probably TMI, but I don't want this in my arm no more. I would rather his little swimmers start swimming, and then we can be over, because your girl is 40 and fabulous. I'm not trying to be 40 and pregnant. No. So all I have to say is I'm not going to DFW, and if I do go, I'll probably go after Friday morning. But I wanted to leave super early on Friday so I could, hang out with some people. But they probably won't even show up until Saturday. So, let's see. Rhinebeck is in October 21st, 22nd. I'll be there both days. And I'm saying this like I'm some super famous podcaster or something. But I'll be there both days. I have plans to get Harvest to she drew a possible logo for our podcast like a year ago, and I might use that as my stickers, the design for my stickers, and make some stickers so y'all can get a sticker from me. And I'm excited to see everybody in their wares, their outfits. Yeah, I'm excited for that. 2 Cowls are going on here soon. So September 7th, we'll start the 10th annual Pigskin Party Kal. Now, if y'all have not been on this earth, or y'all have not been knitting and crocheting for a while, you may not know what the Pigskin Party Kal is. Let me peep you again. Let's talk about this. So, Jennifer Lasan of Boston Gin fame, of Downseller Studio fame podcast, host a football cow, mal, spow, as in spin along now. She hosts this huge make-along that runs the entire NFL football season. So this year starting on the 7th of September and is ending on, I think it's the 14th of February, which is Super Bowl Sunday. But she gives you till Monday to like get all your shit in and, you know, post all your pictures or whatever. Now that Ravelry has changed its format, she does it on Instagram and Ravelry. So whoever can access Ravelry, you can do it that way, or you can do it on Instagram. I'm doing mine via Instagram because I can access Ravelry just fine. I just don't get on there that often. And so I'll miss all the chats and all the things and all of this. So I try to remind myself, at least doing this cow like twice a week, to get on Ravelry and post my stuff in my group. But I will be using the hashtag DCS Pigskin Kal 23. I think that's what it is, she said. And if it's not, I'll put it somewhere up here on Instagram. So I'm using my Instagram as mine. So let's get into the nitty gritty. So basically, because she explained on her podcast. So if you listen to her, you already know. But if you don't listen to her, here it goes. You have to sign up through a Google form, which is so much easier because now you can put your address and your email and what you're using. And every time she announced your prizes, she don't have to wait on you to contact her to get your email or your physical address. So if it's a physical a gift, she just sends it to the person and go, here, there's your physical gift, address, you give it to them. I don't know why I'm effing this up. Anyways, and then once you sign up, you get put into teams, and they have 3 commissioners for 3 teams. You have like the llama conference, the alpaca conference, and I think the sheep conference. That sounds right. If it's not, y'all go listen to her. And you get put into those teams. So you would be like team Purl it backwards in the sheep conference. And that team is like team number 8, right? So last year I was team 8, the Purling Punters. And I think I was in I don't remember what conference. Don't get me the line, girl. So once you get put into teams, you get put into groups on Ravelry. You get to team up and chit chat and do all that great stuff with your teammates, and then you can follow them on Instagram, which some of them started following me on Instagram. And then you just start your makes. No whips are allowed. Start your makes, and then make sure you put dates and stuff into your Ravelry. And then when you go to turn in your stuff, you have to fill out another Google form, which automatically kind of like tallies up your score. Like you have to put in how many yards you use. So for every 100 yards, you get a touchdown, which is 7 points is what they're giving us. And for every field goal, which is anything over your 100 yards. So if you made a pair of socks that's 220 yards, you get 7 points for every 100 yards, so for 200. And then the 22 yards, you get an extra 2 point, or 3 points, 3 point field goal. And then you can get special team points, what's it called, like a touchback or something. I forgot what they call it in football. Either way, and that's when you, oh, I forgot what you do. Anyways, but then you get extra points for sponsors. So she have like a Snack Shack sponsor. That's hard. Snack Shack sponsor, and then she has like your Pro Shack sponsors, Pro Snacks, whatever. So if you use any of those things, you get extra points. And then you have some stuff that are exclusively for the pigskin party. So if you use that stuff, you get extra points. Like you can rack out points. And then you put it on the Google form, and then you can go to the Google spreadsheet where, is it SoCal Girl? I think it's SoCal Girl is in charge of this humongous Google spreadsheet, which I think is the most amazing thing ever, because now I don't have to physically total out my yards and keep a running thing in Ravelry. So when she came out with that, I think that was probably like game changing. It was like selling Girl Scout cookies and taking credit cards. Like more people started doing it because it was a little bit more easier to access. So I mean, that's pretty much it. And then like she'll have like special team things, like you might have to make a koozie, or you might have to make a design by the sponsor of that month or something like that, and then you get a prize for doing that. So head over to the Down Cellar Studio podcast on Ravelry or her website, and she has everything explained there. I really don't know why I tried to explain it, but just in case you don't know about it, there you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. So what else? The Ranunculus Cowl. So I follow this Yarn D-Stash channel in Discord, and one of the ladies in there, I think her name, I don't know her physical name, I don't know her government name, but I think her Instagram handle and her podcast name is 3 Stitches Short, and she's hosting the Mal with Pals Fall 23 cowl, which is a ranunculus cowl. So that runs from September 1st to November 18th. And I've been wanting to make this ranunculus top, so I think I'm going to go ahead and join it. You can join by going to the Facebook group. It's 3 Stitches Short. And I think it's a private group, so you have to like answer all these questions before you can get in. You could tell them I sent you, Tania, Tenia. I'm just saying, I'm already in the group, so you know. And then we just started ranunculus, and they have a schedule, which is great. So I can follow a schedule, or I can go as fast or as slow as I want. Some people are doing like a Rhinebeck one, so you can do it, try to finish it on this schedule plan in time for you to finish wear it at Rhinebeck. I'm not doing that. I already got like 4 tops that I'm wearing at Rhinebeck. Well, that weekend, 2 of them are already done. 2 of them are about to be done. So I'm not doing that. But that's about it. I think in November they have, well, the end of October they have the Texas Fleece and Fiber, which is a like sheep bread kind of festival down in Kerrville, Texas, which is west of San Antonio. So that's South Texas. I might go to that one. I put in my schedule for my work schedule. We have to self-schedule ourselves 6 weeks out, and I put myself to work or 2 days that week because I'll be coming back from Rhinebeck that week, and I don't know if I want to go there on top of just coming back from Rhinebeck, so I don't know. And then in November it's the East Texas Fiber Festival. I think that's the weekend of Veterans Day here in America, which is like November 10th and 11th or November 11th and 12th. I'll probably be working. I'm trying to work Thanksgiving so I can have Christmas off, but we'll see what happens. Either way. Life. Guess what been going on? Oh no, stash. So I went on a girls trip to Dallas week before last, and I went to Knit Dallas for the first time, and I got these O Snap bags. So I got an extra large, and I think this is a large O Snap bag, and then I also got I'm about to say, where is it? I got a enamel pin that says Knit Dallas, and then I got a little gauge, 2-inch gauge swatch that says Knit Dallas on it by Katrinkos. And this is going to help me. I think I have one, I just don't really know how to use it, but now I've seen people use it, so I think I'm going to use it more than just trying to do a ruler and stuff. Because this already has this has 2 inches on it, so if I double it, it'll be 4. And you know, most gauge swatches want you to measure whatever in 4 inches. So if I just double it, then I got my gauge swatch. So that's my only stash enhancement or tool acquirements, because they didn't have any yarn I wanted, which I find very interesting because I always want yarn. But I think because I know I was going to DFW, and I'm definitely going to Rhinebeck, I think I'm trying to not buy any yarn before I go there. So I think my mind is playing tricks on me, pretty much. So let's get to reading and listening. So I've finished all but one of the Vampire Knitting Club series. I'm on book 13 right now. It's called Ribbons and Runes. And so far it's about an old witch or a witch in another town who mysteriously died, and now they're trying to figure out who killed her. In the middle of that, the main character is getting married, and she's a witch, to a vampire, which I feel like if they was to try to make this into a TV series or something like that, they would mess up my fantasy figure of Rafe, who is the vampire that Lucy, who's the main character, is married. They did it when I read Twilight. I don't want them to F it up. So if they don't turn that into a TV series or a movie, which I don't think they're going to turn it into a movie, but if they don't turn it into a TV series, I'll be okay with that. The author also have another series, I think I mentioned it last time, called The Great Bake Off. Something, The Great Witch Bake Off. It's a witch who can bake her ass off, pretty much. That's all I know. So I'm going to start reading that after I finish the Vampire Knitting series. And then, let's see, podcasts. I have been listening to the Downseller Studio podcast. I think I stopped listening to her podcast like the end of April, so I had to catch up on May, June, July, and then she only podcasts twice a month, so I listened to the first half of August, so she should be coming out with her second one for August here soon, so I'm excited to listen to that. I haven't really listened to any more podcasts other than that. I've been listening to some music, and then I've been watching like your normal stuff like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Them girls, they ratchet. Just ratchet. But I've been watching them. And that's it. Like, I'm been really... Dr. Pole. Listen. Dr. Pole, I love me some Dr. Pole here. I also watch Golden Girls. But I watch Golden Girls every night. Literally every night. At 9 o'clock, Golden Girls come on. And I will watch like 3.5 episodes. I'll watch from like 9 to about 11 sometimes 9 to 10:30, depending on how tired I am and how early I fall asleep. Golden Girls all day. But Dr. Pole is a good Saturday afternoon when you don't want to watch college football show, because it just comes on. Video podcasts, I finally see that Aro of Aro Makes and Pearls, I think her podcast is on YouTube. She came out with another episode. Thank you, girl. I've been worried about you. Glad you're okay. Nice to see your face. Tammy and Cinematic Schemes. I always ride or die from a Tammy. I need to go up there and visit her. She's only like 3.5 hours away, maybe. So maybe one weekend I'll go out there and hang out with her. You hit me because I knew you watched this. So you pick the weekend, and if I gotta call out, I'll call out. Because sometimes you just need like-minded people around you just to give you that zest. And then who else I've been watching? I've been watching the girls at Cocktail Hours at the Coop. They're getting ready for Rhinebeck. Nobody else. Yeah. But let's get into some life stuff. So Harvest, I will put Harvest stuff somewhere in here. So I went to the closest arts and crafts store we have here that sells the stuff that I need to get this stuff done. Yes, it's Hobby Lobby. I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And they have these things in Texas called mums. Have you heard of it? Let me peep you the game. So mums is like a big old corsage that you decorate with ribbons and lace and stuffed animals, apparently. And so homecoming is when the girls receive a mum from their boyfriend or their date, whoever they're going to the like homecoming dance and homecoming game with. Well, one of the ladies that I am in Girl Scout troop with, she is getting one ready for her daughter who has, oh God, they have homecoming in like 2 weeks. So she ain't got long. And I was like, well, you know, Harvest is in 10th grade. Maybe she want a mom. So I text Harvest and I was like, you want a mom? And she was like, what's a mom? I know, girl. That's not a thing outside of Texas, y'all. Like, nobody knows what this is. So I went into Hobby Lobby and they literally have every high school in this area set up for greatness. All you have to do is figure out which size ribbon you want, and if your kid play a sport, which sport ribbon you gonna put on. Everything is there. It's like a kit that you have to make up on your own. So we got time because Ellison, that's the school she go to, doesn't have homecoming until October. So I'll probably start her mom sometime next month. But we're gonna make some mums. As I'm talking, I hope I have some pictures going up about of the mums, because some of them bad boys can get as big as my chest, and you wear it around your neck. What? No. So I'm gonna just she's a 10th grader who doesn't have a boyfriend to give it to her, so I'm gonna make her one, and y'all see Harvest is small, so I'm gonna make her a small one that goes right here somewhere on her. And usually the boy gets a garter. That's what they call them. So the girl make the boy's garter, and the boys, or the boy mom, I don't know, makes the date's mom. So we're going to do that. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have some fun. And then, as y'all can tell, your girl got braces. Harvest did too. Talking has been a little difficult, but I'm getting on with it. Eating has been difficult, and I already went back to the orthodontist to have them fix something because my dumb ass. Just saying. So let's see, what else? We got braces. We have to have these on for like 18 months. So we go back the week that I come back from my Florida trip. So I come back on that Sunday. We go back on Monday to see how the top ones are working out, and then they're probably going to put the bottom ones in. We're a week out, and I'm still sore on the right side of my face. Whereas like that first day I was sore across my mouth, and it's starting to diffuse. So the soreness is starting to go away, which I appreciate. And then we'll have Harvest talk about her being in 10th grade for 3 weeks now. She's joined ROTC, as y'all know. And in ROTC, they have you in 5 different teams. You can be in a team, like you can be in the physical, the PT team, the archery team, the cadet team, the drill, the color guard team, another team, and another team. Harvest chose the archery team, and so they have their very first practice is on Tuesday. That is a wasp. Anyways, it's on next Tuesday after Labor Day, so we're excited about that. Otherwise, grade-wise, she's doing good, but I'll let her give y'all that update when she get in here.
Hi.
Hey, girl. All right, so who are you?
I'm Harvest.
You are Harvest, and what you got to do? What you got to show?
Fine.
Smile for the camera.
This one.
I think we've shown her. No, we probably didn't. Okay. He, right?
Mm-hmm.
He.
So his name is Reese.
Come closer.
So his name is Reese, and I did was search up boy names, and I saw Reese, and I thought it was a cool name, so I named him Reese.
Sure.
But I didn't know that it was also a girl name.
Yeah, but see, so she drew. So first of all, let's say this is some of her drawings over the last week. But she drew this person that looks like a girl to me because this drawing has hips. Boys don't have hips.
Yes, they do.
No. Not like that. Like these are almost like pregnancy hips. Like childbearing hips. I don't know. Not saying that I think it's a good drawing. It's a good drawing. No, not I think I know. It's a good drawing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just looks like a girl.
Yeah, from the hips and then the pants. Like, but this is your alternative universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your AU. Right. So, boys can be girls, girls can be boys, boys can be elephants. I don't know.
Guys can be aliens.
Sure. It can be anything. It's your imagination.
True. And so this one is lamb from Cult of the Lamb that I drew.
Okay.
Well, I saw a picture of this and I drew it as my own, in my own art style.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "There's nothing ridiculous about family therapy."
There's nothing ridiculous about family therapy. Family therapy is necessary. So, I mean, who's that?
This one is Reese and Julie, in their best buds.
Okay, so they're best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then
This one is from a TikTok video that I made, which is where Reese is cutting onions and he's like, and teeth are like falling out because of the smell.
oh,
And Julie's like, "Hey, what are you crying for?" And Reese,
because I'm cutting onions.
and Reese says, "It's just the onions." And then while he pushes Reese out the way and like looks mad at the onions, like, "What the heck did you say to my friend?"
Right. Because why is my friend crying? Okay.
That's the last part.
Oh.
That's the last part.
Oh, the TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I drew this in school. Oh, I had enough time in physics
Okay.
because all we do is just like do 2 tests together, then that's it.
Okay.
And so I had enough time to draw this,
Mm-hmm.
and then another time to finish was during graphic and illustration.
Graphic arts and...
Graphic arts and illustration.
Yeah. Ooh, I like these gloves.
Oh, that's his that's a medical hand.
A prosthesis.
What?
Prosthesis.
Prosthesis arm. Because he got like
A prosthetic arm. Okay.
prosthetic arm. I don't know. I forgot how he lost his arm, but it was like from a video that the creator made.
Okay.
But I know it was dangerous.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous. What's this?
Oh, the top one or the bottom?
Top.
Oh.
Who knows?
So the top one is me in the middle, and 2 of my friends and 2 Wallies are like, "Hey, this is my friend, and I want to hang out with them." But the other one is like, "No, they're mine. That I want to hang out with them." And I'm like, "Guys, come on."
She has cartoons fighting over her.
Yes.
So where are we getting at with it?
Yes, but it's not in a weird way.
Wait, why?
Sorry,
Why? I didn't say it was weird.
I'm just saying.
Unless you want it to be
No.
weird. Oh, okay. All right.
It was just funny in my mind. It was just funny in my
And
head.
it's funny, but you just...
Oh, wait, Mikey.
You just made it all weird. Mikey.
So, I'm going back to drawing Ninja Turtles again.
Okay.
And so, first I drew Michelangelo stirring a pot of his combination, which is strawberry milk and baked beans.
Wait a minute, this fool.
He makes bad combinations on pizza, and he says to Thai ice cream cutie, "What do you mean strawberry milk and baked beans are a bad combination?"
Yeah, he gonna have gas for days.
He can eat anything.
He gonna be. He's like your father. Cast iron stomach.
I drew Raph and Mikey, where it's like a little like friend kind of thing, where one friend is like mad and stuff,
okay,
but like still like loves their friend.
Sure, of course.
And then there's the happy and giddy Michelangelo part of the friend. And then that's it.
Who's this?
That's me watching weird video. Just like out of pocket.
Oh, you're watching it on your cell phone.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Cringe alerts, y'all. Cringe alerts.
And when I draw like the boobs is actually.
When you draw the what?
The boobs.
The breasts.
The breasts. That's another way to say it.
Yeah, boobs. Breasts.
Once I draw like both of the boobs instead of just one, it actually went pretty well because I'm not used to just like drawing one. I just like used to like drawing one on the side.
Oh, okay.
So and then put like a bottom layer of the second one.
Oh, okay.
So it looked like jeez.
Like where this line is right here.
Right here, yes.
Yeah. So it looks like two boobs instead of a uni boob.
Yes.
Because we have two boobs and not a uni boob. You know what a uni boob is?
No.
One boob.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be weird to have our boobs smashed together like this? It's weird.
It would.
Yeah, it's weird.
I look cute in here.
You do. You always look cute when you get on camera. We have to make I don't know, whatever. What's this?
Oh, that's
okay. Let's talk about these hips though, because these hips are off the chain. I love these hips.
It's it was the drawings of the body of the different body poses that I drew.
Right, I remember.
And so I'm now using them as references.
Templates, yeah.
Templates.
Yeah.
And they're actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like those hips. Cause Shakira.
These hips do lie. And they like to you, Buck.
You got it!
Shakira.
Oh, this is a TikTok video. You know how I know? 1, 2, 3.
4 and 5. I didn't put the numbers on. But
okay. And 4 and 5 on the back.
And so, Sky Wally is like
Sky Wally.
So Sky Wally is like, if you two manage not to kill each other while I'm gone, because these two always fighting. And it's like, come on, we're not children. And then Sky Wally leaves out of their sight and it's like, eat crap and die. And he's like, yep, same to you too.
Got it. Okay. And almost last but not least.
Yesterday I drew me as Hanako. And I'm used to this. But I like dressing up as him.
Okay.
And there was a reference where someone like drew just an empty body with this pose and with the smile and like ghosts orbs around him. And I was like, I'm gonna draw him as Hanako.
Okay, I like it. So let's talk about moms. I told everybody that I was gonna make you a mom.
Oh yeah.
And
I was confused on what that word was.
Yeah. And then you saw the picture and
I liked it.
Yeah.
When people say mom, it's like the person mom and like mom.
Like me.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Or mom. Mom means to be silent. Like mom's the word. Like don't talk to nobody. Yeah.
Or mommy.
No.
Dang it. Okay.
But I put pictures up of different sizes of mums. And so I told them we're going to make you a mum. And we're going to have to do it for homecoming. Do you know when your homecoming is?
No.
Okay. It's in October. I know that much. But I don't know what date. So I'll find out. And then we got braces. Smile, your own candid camera. No? Okay. Either way, how's 10th grade going so far?
It's going well.
Uh-huh.
People are laughing and joking around in English class in a fun way, but also learning.
Good.
And my English teacher is actually really fun.
Mm-hmm. So English is your favorite class right now?
Not yet.
Not yet. What's your favorite class right now?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
But I'm still thinking that it's
Summer is not a class, fool.
It's hot. It's not my favorite, and
It
not
is.
that much.
Yes. Well, it wasn't too hot today, right?
It wasn't too hot.
Yeah.
I could still wear my hoodie out, but
Yeah.
not for too long.
Right. Fashion show. Let's see what you wore to school today.
So,
Back up this way. Oh,
so every Wednesday
every Wednesday we wear pink.
for graphic arts and illustration, it's called Dress Up Wednesday,
Okay.
where you have to dress up like professionals.
Oh, that's not professional.
No, fashionable.
Oh, okay.
So I went with like a goth kind of thing.
She went alternative, y'all. Okay, back up a little bit. Okay, we got show your legs. We got on our little stockings. Woo! Okay, come closer though.
Put some black eyeshadows.
Stoop down so they can see your face. And her little choker.
Put on a choker.
Mm-hmm.
That I was trying to find yesterday, but I decided to not wear it because I was wearing my ghost earrings.
Mm-hmm.
And of course my hair fit.
Right. And then she had on a pair of Vans. High top Vans.
That matched with the skirt.
Mm-hmm.
And put black lipstick on the top of my lip only because it looks cool.
That's a trend now, y'all. Did y'all know that? I didn't either.
Me neither.
Yeah. Pinterest.
All I do is just when I see other cosplayers, they always have only one.
One lip stained.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna go down so we can see your skirts.
You know, this might be the last time wearing this.
The skirt, yeah, because the skirt might be a little too. There we go, short. So we don't want her to get kicked out of school because she showing her booty. Booty tat. Oh, okay. Well, you got a joke?
Yes.
Yes. Let's go.
This one is a Halloween edition that I saw.
Halloween edition. Go.
So, why can't a killer come to the party?
Because he would kill you? No.
Why can't the murderer come to the party?
Why can't the murderer? Because the murderer would kill you?
No.
No.
Because it'll kill the mood. What?
Not really. Tell it to your dad. Babe! Come here. Quickly.
Okay,
Oh, you got G.I. Joes?
I do.
Bring one. Quickly, guy. Don't do that. Just be normal. Okay, now tell him the joke. Come tell him the joke.
Why can't a killer come to the party?
Because everybody come up missing.
Why can't a murderer...
I know, but when I said it didn't sound right.
Okay.
So why can't the killer come to the party?
Man, it's just the same. Because somebody gonna come up missing.
No, because it'll kill the mood.
Uh-huh. This is DJ.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
He's part of Battle Force 2000.
Wait a minute.
Where's my sketchbook?
I just got the last vehicle today to complete my Battle Force 2000, so now I'm putting them together. Yay, Bankai.
Oh.
The hell was that?
In the meantime, I would like to apologize for talking fast all the time. I'm sorry, y'all. I naturally talk fast, and so when I do that, I kind of rumble over my words. So I apologize if some things y'all don't understand. And I'm also a Geechee girl from Charleston, South Carolina, so sometimes my accent come out. So I'm talking fast, and I got an accent you never know why I'm talking about. See, just like that. Sorry. So I will try to make sure I talk. I also, not to cut myself off, but I also wanted to be conscious of y'all time, so I don't want to go over an hour if I can help it. So right now, like, I'm at 40 minutes, so it's actually probably going to be a shorter podcast than normal because I didn't have a lot and Harvest does have a lot, but I won't have her whatever. So I would like to say I am a whip. I am a work in progress when it comes to me being super excited and wanting y'all to know what's going on with my life and my crafting life and all that stuff, and I just ramble and I trip over myself. So there you have it. I was thinking about that. I was like, I should probably stop talking so fast. Either way, y'all be amazing people. Look at somebody tomorrow and say, do great things. You're a good person. Some people need to hear that. You're a good person. It's okay to not be okay. And if you're not okay, you gotta say something. Right? Give yourself a hug. Don't wear yourself out mentally. Peace out, Girl Scout.